In on trade is this great running 1964 Galaxie XL two-door fastback. I'm selling this car as a driver project. It's got a nice running V8 engine in it with power steering. Does have a 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust. Engine compartment has a decent shine to it, but the paint and stuff on the engine's older. As far as the engine goes, it runs really nice and quiet. As far as our hood gap here on both sides are real decent. The front chrome, grille, and bumper all appear to be original, and they have a lot of little scratches and little scuffs in them. Presentable for a daily driver, but if the guy wants to make a show car, you'd want to re-chrome all that. As you look up and down the sides, the tires on the car are in great shape. It's got I think they're 1965 or 64 original hubcaps. But as you look up and down the sides, it's a nice straight old car. It's been painted probably 20 years ago, kind of a driver quality paint. So it's got a lot of chips, a lot of nicks and stuff like that in it. But then there again, for a cheaper car, I think it's a great buy. As far as the side Galaxie 500 trim is in excellent shape from front to back. It really is in good shape. No blisters on the fender or rocker or the door on this side. Quarter panel as well. I don't see any blisters anywhere down low. It's got some waves in the paint a little bit, and it does have some light scratches, stuff like that. Stuff like if you can see, yeah, there's a chip here by the door. Some more down here. It's got a lot of little chips and stuff in it. As we open that passenger door, the rubbers are shot on it. They're the original rubbers. They're very hard and they've been painted over. Corner of the door is perfect. Original door panels needs to be redone. Same with the seats and carpet. The interior is pretty rough in it. Dash is excellent. That black dash has all been painted. And the headliner is in really good shape. Seat covers are original. It's going to need seat covers in the front and back. Probably new door panels and carpet. As far as our quarters go, you can kind of see the quarter panel looks awesome. No blisters, no bubbles, nothing like that. Door shuts nice. If you look at the undercarriage pictures on the car, the floors and frame and stuff really are pretty solid and original throughout. There's no rust anywhere that I've seen in the trunk. It's all spackled nice. There again, as you look up and down the sides, it's really a decent car. Dual exhaust, back bumpers, pretty beat up. A lot of little scratches, a lot of nicks and stuff like that. It's original. Same thing with the chrome that comes down below. A guy would want to replace that if you restore the car. The thing to remember, this is a Galaxie 500 XL, so it's got the factory buckets and console and all that, which is kind of hard to find. It's got a lot of little touch-ups. You can see where the had scratches and they touched it up, and the touch-up paint's just a little lighter. So it's got quite a bit of that in the quarter panel. No blisters anywhere that I can see here. Rocker, fender, all that is all solid, no blisters. So what we got is a good running Galaxie, good solid body, 20-year-old paint, interior's rough and needs to be redone. But you really have something good and solid to work with. Still has all its factory codes on the door. Driver's side door is perfect, no rust in the corner. Window goes up and down good. It's going to need all new rubbers. The rubber's pretty much shot here, and also is shot along the window fuzzies. As far as the heater fan works on it, the gas gauge and temp gauge do not work. Horn does not work. Wipers don't work. Speedometer does work. So the heater and speedometer works, but the temp gauge, fuel gauge, horn, and wipers are not working. It's got a 3-speed automatic transmission. The only thing I noticed about it, runs great, but the accelerator pump on the carburetor, if you give it a little too much gas, it kind of wants to die out a little bit. It's a little funny. Speedometer works great. Shocks feel really nice. They don't bottom out at all. Steering is perfectly tight. No pull left or right. Does not need an alignment. Brakes stop nice and straight. They're not disc and they're not power, but they've got a nice full pedal and they don't pull left or right. Car runs great except for when you first give it just a little bit of gas. For some reason it wants to cut out just a little bit there. Like I said, I'm sure that's probably the accelerator pump. So the front end is tight, the brakes don't pull hard left or right. Car goes nicely down the road, does not need an alignment. Speedometer works, heater works.